Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, Signal here and welcome back to another video. So in this one we're going to first up fight Boss Harley and then take a look at the reward because we did get something pretty interesting. So first up we have Deep End Left Steam plus Deathstroke. Like, Harley is got a lot of things going, even though it might not seem like it. A lot of it comes from the part where she steals your stats, because that can get her up to maxed out defense quite quickly. She doesn't take crits or lethals. Actually, not sure about lethals. I might be talking crap about that one. But we'll see as we go into the fights, because I have some lethal tech chance on the team that we're going to use last here. But yeah, first up I want to soften her up with some percentage health damage, because she can be a tough cookie to crack, and I've had a lot of trouble in previous attempts against her in our difficulties. And this is Heroic 7, so that's as healthy as she'll ever get. We have a Trustus in there to kind of do some power stealing. I should have used Horrific Scarecrow. Like, nowadays I like keeping a Trustus for the Kinflan Sakomen team, because it guarantees me enough time with the power steal to do 3-3 specials with Kinflan Sakomen before the enemy reaches super move and I have to tank with Clone. Deathstroke in there. Then Laughs back in there to generate some power. Deathstroke is not generating power himself, usually generates power from the passive. That's happens when he crits, but he can't really crit here. Our special 2. And super move, we got the first clone in there. Special 2. Actually, trying to get her to the corner. And I messed up. And the clone is almost dead. Lucky that didn't kill me. Like, I was expecting that to disappear by the time the animation took me there, but sadly it didn't. Also, can you get a little bit more light in here? The camera is looking kind of weird. There we go. That's much better. She's in the corner now, but the problem is we kind of ran out of health, so we can't really combo interrupt even though she's in the corner. You can reliably combo interrupt Harley characters after 2 hits. It's quite easy after 2 hits. And if she does swipe down, you can re-engage with a swipe right of your own, and you're gonna be fine. Yeah, special 2 in there. Yeah, she takes lethal. Like, there's nothing about lethals that she mitigates, but she mitigates crit and she steals a lot of stats. That's why she's tricky to deal with. Swipe down there, block, special 2. 2 hits, block, engage the combo. Swipe down, and another special 2. And she just swiped down. I didn't really realize that at the moment, but I could have re-engaged the combo after she just swiped down with the swipe right of my own, as I said, but I didn't realize in the heat of the moment. Trying to generate some more power with Bend Laps. And Deathstroke for one last special 2. There we go, it actually landed. Yeah, it went well enough for this team. Like, not too much further expectations out of it. Yeah, that's about the health that we usually see her at after that team is used. Now look, at this point I think I could have killed her with the team that I'm gonna use after this one, but look, I've had some tough luck against her with the League of Anarchy, so I just didn't want to risk it. So before that we're going to have a Kinflan Sakomen fight. Since we couldn't have a Trustus, we put an Emerald Green Lantern in there, and we also gave him sort of salvation, so he power steals. Again, not a mandatory character for this team, just something that was kind of convenient. Oh, also she's immune to stuns, by the way, that's why you have to use Joker. And the thing is, with League of Anarchy, she has a passive that makes her so much more tanky against Joker characters by default. So that's also a reason why League of Anarchy is not doing particularly great here. But I think I also underestimated it quite heavily. But we'll talk about that when we get to the last fight. So we got super move available, so we're going to attack in there as soon as we have maxed out energy, because I want the clone to have the best chances out there. There we go, super move, we died. Third special in there, trying to push her to the corner. 2 hits, combo interrupt. 2 hits, combo interrupt again. 2 hits, combo interrupt again, and we soon enough have enough energy for another third special. There we go. 27 mil. Like, at this point the percentage health damage is really toning down, because she's most likely not that healthy anymore. But yet again, better safe than sorry. 2 hits blocked. We're getting close to our last third special. I did a jump there because I was unsure if I could block 2 more hits before that clone died. And here we're going to have him flank Sakomen, do the best he can. We need to keep him a bit in the fight so we get some more energy, or just tag Emerald Green Lantern to generate some for us. There we go. Come on, use a special. I want her to use a special while I'm blocking. That's the most efficient way to get the clone tagged in. She didn't hit me with the last part of that. That's unfortunate. And the clone got hit with a special white on tagging. That's not optimal. Combo and chop there, third special, but we don't have much health. We're not gonna be able to combo and chop here until the end. Few hits, combo and chopped again. 2 more hits, combo and chopped again. Into our third special. There we go, 20 mil on that one. And we're gonna back off at this point, because we'll just die. We'll simply die if we combo and chopped here. I'm doing the trick right, just keep spamming block into a swipe left. If you can do that, the enemy will just chill in the opposite corner and not move. Finally, I felt like I had an opening in the last third special from the clone. Tag the Emerald Green Lantern in here to build some power. So I can get, I can find Sakomen super move to end things off. I made 600k damage, but you never know when you need it. And yeah, now moving on to the next team. We have Raven League of Anarchy. Again, I've been holding on to using this team for quite a while, though this team is admittedly not that bad at this fight as it was previously, because now we have the Dark Mel cards that we can use to kind of get some crits out of it. And we have Dark Mel cards on Raven, Sword of Salvation on EPI in order to generate power. Again, that's not mandatory, it just makes the fight easier. Dark Metal cards will be mandatory for damage we deal, and the level 10 Firebox on Last of Joker. Trying to stack Darkness here, 4 stacks, 2 hits, and I failed the combo interruption. RIP. And Raven is not that tanky, because yet again, the over-looming no passive stat problem in this all raids. We got Joker in here, 2 hits, combo interrupt again, and here we're really dealing very crappy amounts of damage, and this is how it was like back in the day, but we have Dark Metal cards now, so we're going to see some more damage now as I tag Joker in. So Joker gets back in there, and finally we see, I don't know how this works, but it goes from 300k to 15 mil. I mean, I get it, it has double stacking as far as the dot damage goes, but boy, that's an insane difference from some crit damage. But yeah, Raven died, but thankfully we pulled through. And boy oh boy, in the rewards we got ourselves an entropy, ladies and gentlemen. And to be honest, it's kind of cringe that I got the entropy myself, because I already had one at level 1, got this at level 2, made it level 3. The thing with the entropy is not a mandatory artifact, is useful in fights that have hazards on the ground that deal dot damage and power drain you, and at the same time it is useful against boss Darkseid. On my secondary account I don't have entropy, and while it was a little bit more tricky to fight Darkseid, I didn't really feel like it was pay to win in the sense that I really needed it. And since I had it and I don't really need it, rather than me dropping it randomly, I would have had any of you guys drop it because it's useless to me. Well, what can I do with 2 entropies? I guess I'm just gonna keep them because they're rare artifacts, but yeah, thanks so much for watching. Like the video if you liked it, dislike if you disliked it, and I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye!
This is the future.